what I can give is you will feel always that you are underprepared. I have felt it 100 times I'm underprepared, and you will not believe I have almost cancel my exam or reschedule my exam. Okay, I need some more time. I need some more time. But somehow I keep going, and then finally I have sit on it and I've given it. So I think for all the PMP aspirants, even if you feel like this that you are underprepared, just believe in your preparation. Just believe in the number of mock questions you have done and just go for it. Even if you feel you're not prepared, I think no one is 100% prepared for this because all are situational based. I have not seen any question. I have done 1,000 plus question, not even single question is as it is.
Anand just cleared PMP like 10 minutes ago. Ali have cleared PMP with above target. Congratulations, Raheel, on clearing your PMP in first attempt. You cleared PMP exam with 5 above target. The best thing that anyone can do. 5 above target. Ladies and gentlemen, second student in 3 days, 5 above target.
I didn't expect it that I will get this result. I thought that I will be like target or like above target.
Thanks to you. Without your dedication and guidance, it was impossible for me.
You can see
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is
we can.
clear to you.
Above target, above target, above target, above target. Do I have to write swim book? Do I have said no, no? Like whenever he heard like this guy have read 5 times swim book so many times, he always get confused and come back to me. I kept on saying him, you are going to clear, just read one time. And that's what he did.
Yeah,
Congratulations
sure.
on clearing your
Thanks a
PMP.
lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's a long journey, but yeah, it's finally is the D-Day and then it was accomplished.
Yeah, so you did it. So why don't you said it's a
Yes.
long journey? Don't you share your journey with us?
Yeah, why not? Why not? I will be very glad. So my journey started last year. From the February onwards, I planned that okay, I want to clear PMP and then let's start to it. So a little bit background of myself. I'm in being in the IT background for last 10 years. And I worked on predictive environment. But just last project, I got a hybrid project, which is like a mix of little bit agile introduced in that. But yeah, other than that, I was working mainly in the predictive environment. But then, as what happened to any others, procrastinate. I read PMBOK, and then it's a snooze fest. So I did not able to comprehend it. Then I do not go to the other books which are available in the market, and then time passes, and then it got delayed.
Okay.
Then I heard that it was supposed to change in July, the PMP exam, but due to COVID and all this, it got extended to December. I said, okay, no problem. I will do it in this time. But again, because of busy work and all this, I did not prioritize it. Then in December, it finally changes. Then I say, oh, now it changes. Now, anyway, no problem. Let me now do it. So I started it in February again with full flash. Okay, with collected all the materials and started again. And then around 2.5 month preparation. So in preparation, one of the main thing is your videos, your coaching call videos that are really, really helpful and that motivates me a lot that, okay, this kind of questions are coming and how to tackle it, elimination technique, then which are the choices which can easily eliminate. So this helps me a lot during my main exam. And apart from that, there is also another group with PMP Victory, so I've taken a small boot camp of it. He has done for that. So that for agile part basically. So I have done that also. And apart from that, I have done Andrew Ramdayal YouTube videos, then Eileen, PMP with Ray. So all basic which I'm getting from all the different resources.
Okay.
Basically, I have done it all.
So
And from the study perspective, I had used Prepcast, yes, because Prepcast will help you to first of all gauge that how are you able to maintain time or not. That is the one main thing which we want to know it, otherwise we will not be able to manage time. So that helps a lot. And then how different questions can come with different logic from the different perspective, that also helps in that. Similarly with your questions, so just before going exam I'm seeing your video with which you have done the match the column, in which are very difficult I find it, because yeah, it's basically definitions, but yeah, it's a quite good recap and everything. And yeah, that also helps me. Now this is all a journey. Now Prepcast, yes, I used it. I use all the time-based quizzes in 60 sets. That I will give 60 questions, then take 10 minutes break by myself, again 60, then again 60. Because the full mock, they don't have able to do that break thing. Instead, they say that we will increase your time and you just manage yourself. So I say, okay, no problem. Let me first focus on the time-based quiz. So with all these different materials being used, and yeah, Agile Guide, Scrum Guide, the 2020, the latest one, and the PMBOK Guide, Joseph Philip Udemy courses, in which he has added Agile part also. So that all is being studied and revised.
Okay. So Abhishek, actually you have gone through all the things in the market that is available. I would
Yes,
even say
I
that.
have to.
What about Rita? Have you read Rita?
Yes, no, I had not touched it. I had not touched it at all.
Okay.
Because because the thing is, I think main thing here is once you know the concept, better to directly go on questions. How different questions are there, how to tackle it, how tricky are there. I will give you best example. At the end, people rush because time is less. I am no different. I am also rushing. Very basic question came in which the answer should be product owner. They have put product owner, project owner. Then agile lead, then agile coach. In agile, there is no agile coach that is specifically for XP. And if you're in very hurry, you will take project owner, which I had ticked already. But I then realized, oh, what I have ticked? It is project owner. No, but I have to take product owner. So you have to they play in that also. So you have to read your choices very carefully. Don't rush a lot. Otherwise, it's very simple question. Also, you can do it wrong.
That makes all the sense in the world. Okay,
Yes.
you did good mocks. So I will ask this thing, and this thing is very important for aspirant. Apart from Prepcast, which other mocks you did?
No, only I have done your mocks, which I think when I find your video, I have seen you have also done during predictive time, your coaching classes is going on. In that also you have done, and anyway, predictive is a part of
Yes,
current
yes, yeah.
theme also. So I started from there. I go through all your
54,
mocks.
I think 54 coaching calls are there.
Exactly 54 coaching calls. I have gone each one coaching calls. I have gone all coaching class plus. If you remember, you also helped me. I used to put the YouTube comments that please
Yeah, yeah.
do the video on burn up chart, then for documents, few. And whenever I say any request, you have done it very quickly. And then your main video is for agile concept, which I think around 1 hour or something. That is really a crux. So that is very good for revision purpose also, initially understanding also. So, and you have done many other videos also. Then how to manage time, how to and other interviews from other aspirants also has given us clue that okay, this I also came to know only when I saw in one of the interview that okay, when you do in the exam center, then 60-minute break, if you don't come early, the it will take the time of your original time. So better to come in 8 minutes or something. Same strategy I applied. I come in 8.5 minutes and started again. So I don't want to lose even a single minute. So yeah, that all things also helps on your
Okay,
videos.
okay. Abhishek, you gave the center exam, right?
Yes, correct.
You are in Singapore, right?
Yes, I am in Singapore.
Okay.
Yes.
So Abhishek, giving exam of Prepcast and giving real exam, how much difficult the real exam was as compared to Prepcast?
Okay. So Prepcast itself, I find it difficult. Then PMP Axial exam also I find it difficult. But the thing is, the level of difficultness is different. Say, for example, Prepcast is very deep logic, like how deep your logic is, how you are well connecting it. But in PMP main exam, it is difficult, but it is very vague. You know, say, for example, I will give one example. They have given me a question of SPI CPI 1.2.9. You have also covered it a lot. And then they're asking me the answer of Tuckman model. That I don't know how, means I get, oh my God, means how SPI CPI, now you're asking me about the team is in under which form, norming, storming. I said, there is no relation, right? But still, that question, if you read thoroughly, it will make sense. And the options also is similar to that. So I will say it's very vague, but again, it will test your understanding a lot, plus also a common sense. I think many questions. Okay, another important thing I see in Prepcast, it is very difficult to eliminate two choices at instantly. Like three, almost you will see very matching, and then you have to choose one. But in PMP actual exam, or maybe I have done so much of mock, I can easily eliminate two choices in around half of the questions.
Okay.
Say, for example, you have told, on one of the videos or many videos, you have told me, project manager will never take action immediately. It will access this, it will review it, correct? So always there is one option that it will do directly one action. Second thing, a manager will hardly go to upper management without first resolving himself or herself. So that is also one of the option I see common, that it will go to upper management. So two choice you can instantly eliminate. But yeah, the two which you is present, they are very closely related. Sometimes both are correct, but again, we have to give the best option. So that is a trick there, that you must know that which is the best option from these two.
Okay. So that's a good thing to know. Okay, let's
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about exam. So
Correct.
exam was how much agile, how much predictive?
Okay, okay. Again, I will say I've seen the eco, so it closely follows the eco. But if you say the percentage wise, so I will say 70 to 75% is agile plus hybrid. It is a lot actually. It is a
Okay.
lot. A hybrid
Now,
anyway will cover predictive also, but again, it will cover agile also. So
now
if we
that
give
is
the
a very
percentage of it,
that is a very
yeah,
interesting point that you made. I would like to add something here that is very important for all the aspirants. Like all the people who are following my channel, most people saying like 70%, 80%, even some students said 100% is like predictive and agile, 100% agile.
agile. Huh?
The reason is
Hmm.
basically the exam is divided into people, process, business environment.
Correct,
8%,
correct.
16 questions will be from business environment. And when you
Hmm.
see the question of business environment, it actually looks like a hybrid or agile question.
Correct,
First thing.
correct.
Secondly,
Hmm.
when you
Hmm.
go to the people area, people is communication, stakeholder, and resource. And everyone thinks that communication, stakeholder, and resource is all about agile. Then we come to
No,
the
no, not necessarily.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. When we come to the process area, then there is a 50% division. So that means yes, 70% is a good calculation. You have to get
yeah.
70% question from agile.
Because
So
yeah,
how
yeah,
many match?
correct. It's a
How
mix.
many match the columns question?
Okay, base the column I got around 10. And in that, if we see the categories, Tuckman model, definitely, but it is not direct definition. They have given me one scenario, and now they want that with the Tuckman model, where the team 2 months back, so it is informing, and now what is the team? Or if we do this, when the team will go. So something they have made this scenario based. It is not direct definition. Then many questions of servant leadership, then agile values and principles. No, nothing direct. All are made up, the situational based, and you have to. This for agile part. Then risk. Then quality tools. I think this quality tools you also done in one of your video when you are doing. So something related to that, but again in scenario based, it is not exactly same. Then one or two or communication based also. So if you see, half I got for agile part in match the column and half is for protective.
Okay, okay. So if we talk about like your preparation till Sunday when we talk that till Sunday you
Yes,
haven't done any complete test. Yes, you have done 700, nearly 700 questions
around
of
time based. Yeah.
time based, but no complete
Mhm.
mocks.
No
So
complete
today
test.
is
Yes.
like Thursday. You in last 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. How many mocks you did?
Again, I have done 60-60 based only.
No, no, complete mocks.
So complete mock. Okay, to be honest, I have not done any complete mock. Of prepcast, no complete prop I am able to do. I know you have told me to do it, but again I was caught up in my office work, and then I say it is too much of pressure. If I give and then it give me some very bad figure, then I will be very demotivated. So I say, okay, I have done my preparation. I think now just 2 or 3 days left. Let me focus on the time based small capsules plus revision, because I have make a lot of handmade notes from all the resources whatever I have done. Even whatever questions I have done wrong, so I have done what is wrong, and then what is I have make the notes of that also.
So
So I have a lot of notes to
that's a
cover.
good strategy actually to do the question in 60, 60, 60. Although I
Hmm.
highly recommend to everyone to
To do
do
full.
at least 3 to 4 complete mocks, or I recommend minimum 10 complete mocks. But I also like your strategy. Why? Because in exam, actually you are doing 60, 60, 60 questions. So if you do in
Correct.
that way, if you take 2 breaks, it still makes sense. It still makes sense.
Yeah.
But being said that, why it is important to do 10 mocks? Because when you do 60 question while you are working, I'm 100% sure you will not go immediately and do next 60 questions. No, you will review those questions and then you will rest and then you will do. In the real exam, you have to do 60 questions, 5 8 minute break, then 60 questions, 5 8 minute break. So both ways can work, whatever suits anyone. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, what you are saying, I have done two kind of this. That 60 questions. Actually, I went to library. I have taken some off day during weekend. I go to library. I sit 60 question, go out, drink water, freshen up. Then after 8 minutes, again come 60 question. Again go out, again 60 questions. So like this practice I have done before the exam also, similar as what in the exam. So that gives me some idea, because after in the last you started getting some fatigue and you started getting, oh, it's a lot of questions you are going through. So it's, yeah, I think for all the other aspirants also, it's very good to have the full mock at least 10, so that we are
Okay.
well prepared.
Okay, now let's talk about something about time management. Were you able to complete on
Yes.
time?
Yes, I'm always okay. Again, what I have done is first 60 question, if I calculate about 230 minutes, you will get 75 minutes. If you target 75 minutes, 60 question, it will be good. But again, I'm also marking, okay, in first 60 minutes, I mark a lot of question for review. And definitely I finish in 70 minutes around, then 5 minutes left. In 5 minutes, definitely I cannot review everything, not possible at all. So, okay, then I just review the drag and drop, because for drag and drop, I have heard and I have seen many other people also that they might carry a lot of weightage. So I say, okay, let me focus on that. This should be correct. I cannot make this wrong. So then in second 60 question, again, I complete in around 68 minutes or something, but I have marked very few questions for review. And similarly for third set. So in all the 60, 60, 60, I'm able to do it before 75 minutes, like 67, 68 minutes something. And I left with 7 8 minutes for review questions. So that
Okay,
is how I.
that's a good way. For other aspirants, I would add something. Review your question in a very different way. Whenever you review question, remember one thing, that you are going to review a question that you put the right answer because of some reason. Most of the time when you review question, you change your answer. So even not reviewing sometimes actually works. But again, it all comes down to emotional intelligence, knowing yourself. Okay.
Correct.
Were there questions regarding compliance in the exam?
Compliance, I don't see much, but for predictive, I see a lot of questions for procurement, a lot. They always talk to vendor and then they mix it with agile. So this is how they are playing procurement, plus they will mix it with iteration or agile or Kanban, they will mix it. So such kind of questions a lot. And second most category I see is virtual teams. I will say like 20 plus question. I lost the count. So much of not even virtual team, virtual stakeholder, virtual sponsor. So every member of the team is virtual. And now they are having communication problem. They are having
Abhishek,
some other sort of
actually,
problem.
that makes sense. You see, for last 2 years, the complete world is virtual.
Correct, correct.
And
I also think the same manner. Yes.
yeah, the complete
Yeah.
world is virtual. Like you are sitting in Singapore. I haven't done, I think maybe one training when the COVID was a little less. I've done one or two trainings that is face to face. Apart from that, I have done hundreds, more than 100 trainings virtual in last 2 years.
Mm.
So the world is virtual. We are managing
Correct.
stakeholder virtual. So it makes sense that we do that. Okay. Abhishek, what about the change request area? How many questions were there from that area?
Very few. I will say 2 or 3. Not much change request. Yeah, very less. One very good question I got, I think I have seen in one of the videos also. What is that? Different. Okay, I write it down. Let me say it, because that is a very good question. Only one question I got, but I think it's good to highlight here. Okay. Okay, one I got heat map, because I think I got all the questions which are new. I got drag and drop, fill in the blank, heat map, multi-choice question. I think 8 to 10 multi-choice question also I got.
Okay, fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank, one question. And I'm talking about MBTI personality test. I got one question of this.
Okay, MBTI personality. So you are the third student who got MBTI questions. So MBTI is coming.
Yes.
So how did
Coming. And that too in drag and drop. they have given that, okay, this team member has done some agile coaching, but he is very forceful when talking to people and people are not happy with him. So how you, as a manager, how you will manage him? And then they'll give me some drag and drop that, okay, I introvert, extrovert, and perceptive and all this. I want to match with this. So such
So
kind of
how did
question
you,
is drag and drop.
how have you studied MBTI?
Okay, to be honest, I just have seen one video of Andrew Ramdayal. He has done on this. Then two questions, I think PMP with Ray has done on his video. That I have done. And then he is saying that, okay, you don't have to remember everything, because if you go to remember, there's a lot of things to remember because there are so many categories. Just see that, okay, have a basic understanding of all the things like judging, perception, introvert, extrovert, and then you can use your common sense and put it. Even I'm not sure whether that my question is correct or not, because I
Yeah,
am
that
skeptical
does,
that
does
whether.
not does not make difference. It does not make difference. Okay, 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 Abhishek. Final advice for the PMP aspirant: what they should do when they are preparing for exam.
Okay, I think one best tip what I can give is, you will feel always that you are underprepared. I have felt it 100 times. I'm underprepared, and you will not believe I almost cancel my exam or reschedule my exam. Okay, I need some more time. I need some more time, but somehow I keep going, and then finally I have sit on it and I've given it. So I think for all the PMP aspirants, even if you feel like this that you are underprepared, just believe in your preparation. Just believe in the number of mock questions you have done, and just go for it. Even if you feel you're not prepared, I think no one is 100% prepared for this, because all are situational based. I have not seen any question. I have done 1,000+ question, not even single question is as it is. It is not possible, but still you will develop so much of understanding that you will be able to crack it. So that will
Okay,
be my final
that is
advice.
a very awesome advice. Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you for giving time.
Thanks a lot.
And best of
Thank you,
luck.
Amir sir.
Best of luck
Thank you.
for the whatever reason you took this PM. Thank you very much.
Yes.